What is marital property in Oklahoma? I'm Tulsa attorney James Wirth, and we're talking about frequently asked divorce questions. And that's the question is, what is marital property? All right, so marital property is anything that you earn during the marriage. So if you're working, getting a wage, that's going to be money that you earn during the marriage. If you've got money going into a retirement account, that's going to be an asset from money that you earned during the marriage. If you bought something from money from the marriage, that's going to be a marital asset. So the general rule is when you're married, everything's a marital asset unless you can prove that it's a separate asset. So that comes down to what's the definition of separate. To be separate, it needs to be something that you owned prior to the marriage, something that was gifted to you solely, or something that was inherited during the marriage. So those are the three ways that you get separate property. But any of those three separate properties, if they're commingled with marital funds or they're titled jointly, then they transmutate and they can become marital and be marital property as well. So you got to be careful about that. If you've got separate property and you want to keep it separate, you need to put it in an account separate from the other party where you've got access to it, you're the only one that's on it, and where you certainly don't put any marital funds in it. So I hope that explains to you what marital property is. If you still have questions based on that and your specific circumstances, you're going to want to talk to an attorney. Give me a call if you want to talk to somebody in my office. You can get our number by going to makelaweasy.com.